All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Coming at you with a quick lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying. And the individual who you see on the screen is an individual or a person that goes by the name of Rick Ross. Check it out, Rick Ross, and the rest of you bozos amongst our people that think you're going to escape the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. See, now, you got you particular individuals that want to build bunkers, okay? And you're building bunkers to escape the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and that's the judgment that's about to come upon the planet Earth. Now, recently you had, which has made the headlines, was Mark Zuckerberg. People seem to question, or not seem, but people are now questioning of why will Mark Zuckerberg be building bunkers? All right, or why will he be building a bunker? Right, would they call it a doomsday bunker or dumb? Deep underground military bunker, or you could refer to it, some other places when the military has it, it's a deep underground military base. Right, so that has made headlines, I believe, last month, and I actually reported on that one as well. But now here it is, you got an individual like Rick Ross saying, shit, I'm building a bunker too, because it's getting to the point where Jake is starting to see certain shit going on, and they're like, hold on, why is he doing this? Jake is starting to question things, and they're like, well, fuck it, I got the money too, I'm gonna build one too. But see, this ain't gonna get y'all out of the destruction that's coming. And then for the ones to do, escape the oncoming destruction, right? As far as the civil unrest or the pestilence that might be happening, because this is what's coming to the planet Earth. Heavy judgment is about to come to the planet Earth. So whether it's going to be civil unrest, a pestilence, just a chaotic time which we're entering into, you may be able to hide away from these different things. But a lot of y'all still ain't going to be able to hide from the thermonuclear destruction. And like I said, for the ones that are still left roaming around, you of Israel, you can get purged in the wilderness. Right, because y'all ain't making it, a 2/3 ain't making it to the kingdom unscratched on this side. Nah, that ain't happening. That's only for the ones of the elect, the chosen of the house of Israel. And if you know anything, when we mention things like that, how I said we'll make it without a scratch, meaning we'll be saved. We will endure all the things that's coming upon the planet Earth, but then someone will come on the screen like, well, what do you mean? What about the martyrs? The martyrs, see, if you become a martyr, you'll be a part of the first fruits, So if you do be beheaded for the witness and testimony of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, hey, that's beautiful. That's a great deed to die in the name and for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So I'm not talking about those individuals, Because at the end of the day, look, the Lord can have something appear, in the physical to a person, but on a whole spiritual side, it might not even take place. You know what I mean? Because nothing is impossible with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And to further expound on that, what I mean is, say if there's this devil is torturing you, right? So from his point of view, he might be like, yeah, I'm torturing him. He's going through it. I'm going to break him. But the Lord can put it on your spirit not to feel nothing, and still have you appear and fool him like he's going through it, but really you protected the whole time, not feeling a thing. But to them, he think he winning, that he going to break you. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. Now, but to go back into this whole bunker situation, matter of fact, let's just play this clip, and then I'll speak further from there.
Build and go up. We going underground now. One time for all my doomsday preppers. Elon Musk, I see you. I saw your ground plans. I'm impressed, but guess what? My bunker gonna have a garage. My bunker gonna have wings. Huh? Yeah, we breaking ground. Huge excavations. You gotta have your fluids. I got a water maker, something that kind of machine that makes water out of H2O. I got a water maker. We got our canned goods. So if you thinking the brothers ain't ready, we ready.
And just to furthermore expound on that, a lot of you jakes ain't even gonna make it to those bunkers. You know? A lot of you jakes, y'all ain't gonna make it to those bunkers. Y'all gonna be deleted before y'all even enter into these bunkers. See, you don't know what time we in. You have no idea what time we in. But see, this devil do. Hey, this devil been knowing what time we was in. You know? That's why Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and all these other different elite groups, they've been building these. This shit is old. You know, now I'm not saying there's not no jakes out there that may not have already started building it, you know, or have been built one and kept it a secret, because if anything, you was smart, you would keep it secret. But nigga, the nigga E can take all that access away from you. Furthermore, you how about see me, I was shy. So that's why I'll say it again, you might not even make it to the bunker. You doing all this extravagant building. You talk about a garage. Nigga, a garage? You think, see, Jake don't know the destruction that's coming upon this place. You think you're gonna be able to have your car garage, you know, come back to ground level, and you gonna be able to drive through Babylon? No, the hell you ain't. No, you ain't gonna be no pavement. You know what I mean? Shit gonna be all blew up, so to speak. You ever see when a road is breaking, you know, like due to like water, a flood, how it's all like bubbled and cracked and you can't drive on it? You know? That's how you'll see different parts of the earth look like. You know, as far as the streets. And some parts it ain't gonna be no pavement or cement down. I think it's gonna be laid flat where you're gonna be able to take a ride down I-79 South. The hell up out of here with that. Right? But going further into this, you know, the book of Amos chapter 9 verse 2, it says, though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence I will bring them down. So when you go into the scriptures, when you go into the word hell, because a lot of confusion has been taught by the Catholic churches, a lot of confusion also with Christianity. And it's crazy because I find it very strange that you Muslims, guess what y'all believe in too? Hell. Which that shit don't exist. So when you see the word hell here, this either goes into the grave, right? Underground, the grave. You know, it's not a place, you know, if you're being bad, you know, being wicked that you go burn forever. No. It's already explained in the book of Job that, you know, the kings and the wicked and the weary all basically go to the same place and they rest. You know what I'm saying? Who was that? Was that King, not King, but was that Samuel? That told Saul, you and your sons gonna come be with me, if I'm not mistaken? What you think? And we know Saul was wicked. You know? Why would they go to the same place? Samuel wasn't wicked. You see that hell, that's BS, that don't exist. Right? I think another word you're going too far is hell is dealing with a Gehenna, a place where you go when you want to go burn things, rubbish and sorts. So this ain't talking about no place underground with this devil with horns with a pitchfork. It's not what that's talking about. Like I say, go into the grave, go into a sore condition. Why you think when Jake, going through it, oppressed, down and out, what they say? Man, I'm going through hell. So it goes in a condition as well. In heaven, on the other hand, represents, basically a glorified estate. You ever hear people say the term or make the statement, I'm in heaven right now. When they feeling good. They enjoy themselves. Everything is great and dandy. I'm in heaven right now. It feels like heaven. When they at rest, when they at peace. Heaven goes into what? Being exalted as well. So you gotta go into these definitions. You gotta understand these scriptures to really break down these scriptures. Otherwise, you'll be reading it, face value and not know and then read the scripture and mention something, and not know what the hell you talking about. But nevertheless, it says, though they climb up to heaven, thence I will bring them down. So what is this talking about? This is talking about these deep underground military bunkers and bases that they have, that they have dug underground. Scripture talk about they're going to hide in dens. But the Lord said, look, my hand's gonna get you. I'm gonna get you out of these places that you're gonna try to hide at. Oh, you gonna try to climb up to heaven? People are like, oh, what you mean by that? Look, they got, the space stations. I remember reporting on it about a few years ago. This devil was even talking about space hotels. Underwater space homes and stuff like that. This devil be thinking about all kind of stuff to escape the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? But either way, the Lord says, I got you. I got you on a hook. It's like you got a fish on a hook and you didn't wheel him in yet, so to speak, right? But the hook that's on this fish, is locked in. There's no way they can escape. And you making it seem like, to the fish that he could get away. You might let him, drift off a little bit. Then you just wheel his ass in. And that's what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is doing to Esau. Got this dude thinking that he's just going to drift away with his master plan. Hell no. You about to get reeled into this judgment, Esau. Yup, and there ain't no escape. So verse 3 says, and though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. Though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. That's Leviathan. Oh, we ain't talking about that. Hey, you know how America say, oh, a man's best friend is his dog, right? Just using an analogy. Well, the Lord got a pet too, right? The Lord got different creatures that, you can consider all his pets. But he talks about Leviathan, bro. The great sea serpent. The one who roams, the oceans, the rivers, or not the river, probably not the rivers, but the ocean. The creature of the sea, so to speak. Hey, look, read Job 41. Read the book of Job, the 41st chapter, and think about this. Just close your eyes and envision this serpent, this creature that the Lord created. I'm telling you, when you read it, you be like, yo, this remind me of Godzilla. This is where they had to get, to get that the character or the creature in that movie, Godzilla. It has to be. There's no other way. How would they come up with a creature like this? You know? Perfectly explained in the book of Job 41. So either way, point being, either way, there is no hide in Esau. He said, what she say? The Fugees, ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'ma find you. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna find you. He got you already. He already know where you at. So ain't no hiding. Yeah, you can hide from the everyday random people, but you can't hide from your Yahweh Shemi Shai. Oh, not to mention, as you know, the elect, you know, or the men who's gonna be turned from fishers to hunters, right? As we are his battle axe and weapons of war, you ain't gonna be able to hide from us neither. You know, when we be turned into, you know, these super class superpowers of Israel. You know? What else did I want to get? Oh, Malachi. So Malachi 1 verse 4 says, we're going to start verse 4. It says, whereas Edom said, if we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, thus saith Yahweh of hosts. And he done that. You see this great wicked kingdom that he has built up? This is what he did. Right? You gotta remember, in the time of the Dark Ages, also known as the Byzantine Empire, you know, Esau was downtrodden. He was through. See, this one we had them in subjection, but we was never taught this in schools because, you know, Esau didn't want the world to know that the Israelites had them conquered for a 1,000-year period. You know, even though we was ruling under the banners of the Moors, right? The Israelites that converted to Islam. Point being is we still had them in subjection. But see, he wanted to push the narrative that his ass has always been ruling. You know, he always been ruling. He never, you know, never was down. But it's cool though, right? Because you ain't gonna be able to rewrite history this time. And when your ass fall this time, ain't no getting back up, right? What they say? Was that on Friday when Craig knocked Debo ass out with that brick? They said, "Get up, Craig. Get up!" Oh no, that was his mom when I think Debo was talking shit, and Craig was laying on the ground, you know, and his mom was complaining, and his pops was like, "Get up, son, get up, son." But see, Craig got back up, right? That's how we was. We was knocked down we was in the Craig stage. We was knocked down for a moment, but the Lord got us back up because that was how prophecy was supposed to be. But what happened? We knocked Debo ass out, right? Put Esau's face on Debo. You know, pick up that brick, boom, knocked Debo's ass out. And when Debo was knocked, Debo was laid out flat. That's gonna be Esau. It ain't gonna be no getting back up. You know, ain't gonna be no getting up. Ain't no getting up. Check this out, right? Cause remember, Debo got locked up after that. Ain't no getting up. And cause that's where you get the next story from when you see him on next Friday. Right? When he go to try to go find Craig again out at his uncle's house in the suburbs. So ain't no getting back up this time, E. Right? You ain't gonna be loosed out of prison no more. You loosed out of prison right now and you deceiving the world. And you ain't getting loosed again. That shit is out. Right? You gonna serve your servitude, right? And then you gonna be took off the face of the earth. You know? Hey, you can read that in the book of Obadiah, you know, of how y'all gonna be finished. So yeah. So going back to this, it says, so verse 4, it says, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So these same individuals, right? See, this is who the Lord has indignation forever against. Right? You can't change that. You can't change the narrative of the fact that the Lord is not dealing with you, nation of people. Y'all are the border of wickedness, and it's going to remain exactly like that. You see? When you read the verse above, what's what it says? Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. That never changed. Right? Now, the point that I really wanted to make was, Right here it says, they shall build, but I will throw down. Now we know this is talking about Esau, Edom. But now look, now let's think about these 2/3 Jakes that's in this spirit of we're going to build to save ourselves. We're going to build to survive. Nah, right? You think you building for yourself. Nah, you might be building for the elect to eat. You know? You might even be building for Edomites to hide in these spots to come and take over. See, because he good for that too. He good for letting you build up something and then coming to capitalize off it. You know? But Jake don't even know that. Yeah, so that's, pretty much the point where I wanted to get with that. Is just like as this applies to Esau, they shall build and I will throw down. Well, hey, guess what? The same thing gonna happen to you wicked 2/3 too. You gonna build, okay, but the Lord gonna throw down. That shit y'all doing ain't gonna work. Right? See, because you're supposed to be building, first of all, in the spirit. Building with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. See, but Jake, y'all want to do y'all own thing. Y'all want to continue to build in this kingdom, right? Y'all want to continue to build with the wicked. Hey, y'all want to continue to build with Satan. So, hey, go ahead. Do your thing. Y'all got it figured out, right? Well, we going to see. That's, at the end of the day, that's the main thing we always continue to say. We gon' see. Right? So, with that, hope it was edifying. Until next time, I want to say, Shalom.